organisation was in trouble, basically, really. We weren't working as a team. You know, there was a lot of trust issues. We'd had an organisational change. So I think we were in a state of flux. We weren't moving forward. We were sort of on this lull. So I think the colloquium coming along and with our acting CEO was an opportunity to invest in the staff.
For whatever reason, some of the leaders within our organisation may have lost sight of our shared goal. I think it was a good chance to press pause on that day-to-day grind and really look at within ourselves and reflect on our leadership qualities and what we're actually going to work for each day to achieve. Everybody thought they were sharing that same goal, but it might have been that some people were slightly off course a little bit, and the colloquium was a good chance to just get everybody back on track.
I saw it as an opportunity. I think I saw it as an opportunity to that they've shown faith in me as a person that's coming up through the organisation and someone that's got potential to go into management and grow.
As a coordinator, I was a little bit nervous going into the environment that I was going into because I've only been part of the organisation for 2.5 years, and I was suddenly thrown into a group of 21 that some of them were there for decades and they were managers and directors, and I was a bit nervous about whether they would question why I was involved in the process.
So I think the big impact was, first of all, looking at us as an individual and getting the opportunity to look at us and what we're actually offering out to others.
I think I learned so much about people that I hadn't really spoken to that much before. And I learnt a lot more about them, and I suppose they were vulnerable. Like, it was really good, and I think that was the first step.
It was information overload those first couple of days, just taking that all in and assessing where everyone was at, and then really getting stuck into it in the middle part. Just being more respectful of each other and understanding that people will have differing opinions. By getting in a room together and going through this process together, it created a sense of almost like camaraderie, and that shared vision was highlighted again, and everybody is now working towards one goal.
I've seen people really step out. I know for myself, I've been able to find a voice, which I probably didn't think I had, and hopefully in a good way as well, that I could impart some of my information to the organisation in a better way than I was previously.
We can now have honest conversations with each other and without fear that it's going to be used against you, and I think we couldn't have done that 6 months ago, whereas now people are more open with each other because they know that the support's there. It's been a really good uniting process within the leadership group, that we are able to continue the momentum by catching up, by rolling out the programs that we've learnt, and trying to get more people to buy in and be on board with us.
And I think that's helped us be more cohesive as well. We've got common things to talk about and a shared vision and what we want to achieve.
The value of the colloquium for me has been about reflecting on how I'm going about things in my work environment.
You want to be proud of where you work, and at times we might not have been, and we might not have been proud to tell people where we work, but I feel that in the future I could be telling to people that I'm proud to work at Ararat City Council.
My advice for other coordinators who may be given the opportunity to participate in the colloquium is to grab it with both hands.
It's a chance to prove yourself and show that you can achieve and grow through the organisation, and no one's higher or below you. You're all on the same page. You're sitting in a circle and you're talking about the same things for the same reasons.
That we are are open and honest in our conversations, and that we are fulfilling what we've committed to the community. And I think that's really important for me as well.
What I'm most excited about from the Ararat leadership team is having that clearly defined vision, the shared goals that we now have come up with together, and continuing the momentum going forward now as a group, and also bringing along the rest of the organisation with us.
So I'm excited about our future. I'm excited about being able to work for a council that are going to take those steps forward. I think it's going to be a great workplace, and one that I can continually see improving. You know, doing the colloquium was one of the better steps and best investment that we could have made.